Welcome to TFN Smart Trading Action Alert. I'm Laura Cadden. With the chaotic movement in the markets lately, investors are again looking for safety in bonds, treasuries, and of course that classic safe haven asset, gold. But over the last couple of years, investment funds and ETFs have played a major role in the commodities market, bidding up oil, copper, and of course gold prices to the tune of hundreds of billions of dollars. With this much speculative capital in the market, can gold still be considered a true safe haven? Or is it a speculative commodity, something worth the attention of smart traders? My guest today is familiar to smart trading regulars, Adam Lass, Senior Market Analyst of Wave Strength Options Weekly, here with some proven ideas on how best to leverage gold for profitable short-term trading. Thank you for joining us today, Adam.
Always my pleasure.
Let's talk about the recent drops in the markets. I noticed on the day of the greatest drop in the Dow, it wasn't the only thing falling there. The stock prices weren't alone. It was also the price of gold that was falling. Is this indeed time for investors to be looking for safe havens? And if that is so, then is gold indeed truly still safe?
Oh, I don't know if I think of gold as a safe haven at all these days. I mean, if you look at its chart over the last year or so, gold's put on or peeled off some 30% on a fairly regular basis. It's no longer the place everyone looks to when they're looking for that big flight to quality. It's become as speculative, if not more speculative, than any of the rest of them. Oil, exotic small caps. I mean, this has become a ping pong ball now instead of the old rock that people are used to.
But when you do choose to play gold, for your strategy alone, you actually do not play physical gold, right? You're not buying gold in the form of bullion or coins. You're actually thinking you trade on the volatility of gold prices. Is that correct?
Oh, absolutely. In fact, we don't even trade gold itself. What we look to is the Philadelphia Gold and Silver Index traded at the Philadelphia Exchange. We found that it has an almost clockwork-like regularity to those exact ping pong balls. In fact, I guess ping pong is the wrong word. It's almost like more of a yo-yo effect, and a very reliable one at that.
And what kind of risk-to-reward ratio do these kind of plays have for people?
Well, I put out a white paper to TFN readers just recently, all of about 5 days ago. They made about 58% gains during a period when gold was falling roughly 15 or 16%. I'd call that a fine risk-to-reward ratio.
What kind of investors would this sort of play not appeal to?
Well, it's not the simplest play in the world. It's not a lock and load stock play. It's not a set and forget idea. If you're not comfortable sitting down with a piece of scratch pad, a pencil, and maybe even a calculator for about 15 minutes, this wouldn't be for you. But really, if you can balance a checkbook, this play is an absolutely fine way for a regular stock investor to make money. In fact, almost any stock investor could check with their broker and find that they are probably pre-qualified to buy simple options like these.
Now, about that research report you mentioned, that was on TFN Financial News last week, you were calling for a drop in the Philadelphia Gold and Silver Index. Do you still feel that this is occurring? What is the situation at this stage?
Well, we've actually seen the entire drop I called for. That's come true and indeed made the folks who followed that advice a substantial amount of money in a relatively short amount of time. Right now, actually, we're looking for the opposite move. We're looking for a move of anywhere from 12 to 16 points back up to the top of the trading cycle. And so we are actually recommending the opposite tactic right now.
So a new report.
Absolutely, a new report which is available on the website now, and the recommendation this go-round is going to be for calls. We're looking to ride a simple call play. We give full instructions on not only how we chose it this time, but how someone could choose it in the future if they wanted to. We show not just the specific recommendation, but also we really lay out the whole technique for getting in.
And so this research report with your new play is going to be available for free on the TFN Financial News website.
TFN Financial News, yes, it's the gold paper update.
Wonderful. Thank you very much, Adam.
My pleasure as always.
For a detailed research report by Adam, including the current recommendation, go to www.tfnfinancialnews.com under the heading Hot Stock Pick of the Week. If you'd like to obtain further information about Adam's analytical system and his information service, Wave Strength Options Weekly, go to www.wavestrength.com. Join us next week for another profitable opportunity on TFN Smart Trading Action Alert. For TFNFinancialNews.com, I'm Laura Cadden.